Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Callie, and as you all can see, we're here and I have loads of houses on my plot. And as you also might have noticed, I'm speaking. I know, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. But I want to do a video, as you might have seen from the title, on how to kind of make your exteriors and floor plans a little bit nicer and more professional. Because I know that a lot of you are new to the game and try to follow like speed builds and things, but sometimes it's just not that great. And so, yeah, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do something. So as you guys can see here, this is my first one. It's kind of a smaller home. I forgot to paint those. We're not going to talk about that. But there's some nice steps up to it, and I made a raised porch using the flat roof thing, which you can find all over Twitter or YouTube. And then I used some farm fences here and painted them the color linen, which is like your best friend ever. Linen is an amazing color. I added a bench here, I don't know, kind of basic, with a flagpole that says Home Sweet Home. So we're just going to do that, and then I will speak a little bit about this one, and then we'll go into build mode to go more in depth. I added loads of different plants and mushrooms. I don't really add flowers on the outside of my homes because in Bloxburg you have to like water your flowers and things or add sprinklers, which are bee bugs. So it's just so much easier to use these because you can paint them and make them still look really nice and normal, but you don't need to water these. So the ones you don't need to water are mushrooms, the ones that are just green leaves, or cactuses, and normal trees. Apple trees and like fruit trees you need to though. I added some string lights, these larger stepping stones, this nice fence, and then this area. Okay, so let's head into build mode so I can go more in depth into these builds. So this one you can see that this is a floor, it's not the same color. I do that with most of my builds just because it, like, the color that it is usually is like, where is it? Oh my gosh, I gotta find it. Oh my gosh, I think it's that color. No, what color is it? I think it's that one. I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's this one. But yeah, so that's not very appealing. It's very bright green, but this one is a little more dull. You can also see that I put lights all around. I mean, I gotta paint them, obviously, which I will do right now, because that's not very cute. I never really have used the flagpoles before, but I actually really liked how it looked. And I put like these shrub bushes and then some grass in the these are my three favorite green colors. These three at the bottom, I use them all for floor, like the grass and loads of plants. So I use slime green, and this one is slime green as well. The floor is, the grass is also slime green. I put a mansard roof. I really like them. They just look really well, and then look really well, nice. And then here you can see that I used a round pillar, but the center one, and I put it all around the corners. I also, you know what I really don't like that a lot of builders do? They use, let me show you all. Let me just like draw a little box here. Okay, they first of all do wall trims around the bottom, but they also do wall trims around the top. And I get that that's really nice in houses. Oh, wrong ones. I used the wrong wall trim. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm really not close enough to my mic right now, and I feel like you guys literally cannot hear me. But who knows? And then they use gable roof. I hate it when people do this because look. Let's say the walls are white, you know, let's say. God, why isn't it letting me move? Ah. Okay, one sec, okay, there we go, it's working again. Okay, and then let me paint it like that. See, doesn't that just look really weird when it's cut off there? See, that looks so much cleaner. And people do this all the time. It just kind of frustrates me because I personally don't think that it looks very clean and nice. Also, I use these gloomy lanterns all the time. I just think they look really nice, and then I put the rounded garden lamp next to it. So yeah, and I think it looks very nice. Sorry about that. I thought I just got a call from Molly. You guys saw yesterday's video, we did a build battle. But we're gonna move on to the next one. No, wait. Okay. I used here the color Oyster. I really like these 4 gray colors: medium, stone gray, fossil, ghost gray, and oyster. Oyster is more of this like brown kind of color. And linen. Linen is your favorite color. And beige. So I have very dull kind of colors, but I do really like it. And then I used basic stone lines. It's pretty much just siding, but they're called stone lines, and it looks nice in most houses. The next one, you can see that I just pretty much used some institutional white plain brick. This looks really nice, really traditional, and really basic. You can also see that I didn't use the color linen because I was going to use the color linen, but let me show you what it did. It looks really dark compared to the rest of the house. It looks really red on the rest of the house, like the colors that I used for the rest of the house. So this is beige, and I think it looks a lot better. Also, I used these rough cypress trees. I understand that a lot of people really like these. I think they look quite nice and quite natural. Then I used this glass panel door, which I actually quite like. And then for the string lights, some of you may be saying, oh my god, it looks so much like Christmas. Don't do that. It looks like you're decorating for Christmas. But I personally don't think so because I don't put it everywhere. I just put it over the windows in these colors, which are Flint and Hurricane Gray. So those are the colors that I used. And I usually most of the time use white for my roofs. I just think it looks a lot nicer because I always use patterns on the roof. On the walls. Because, let me show you, if I used the roof tiles, doesn't that just kind of take away from the house? I don't know, I like the white so much better. And yeah, so again, I just use those. And this is what I do a lot of the time when I'm going to do a build. I just kind of make it a really small, don't really do anything to the inside, but just set out the outside and see if I like it. It just makes it a lot easier, again, with this one empty. So yeah, those are our outside things. But color schemes that I use a lot are greens, whites, grays, and linen and beige. So you can see I've done some floor plans. I'm not going to tell you all how to decorate or anything like that, or like painting and stuff, but I'm just going to tell you guys some tips. So as you can see, this house is supposed to kind of be like this one. And you walk in, and I was thinking that these counters could be like, I was thinking, wait, let me show you what I was thinking. Okay, right here and right here could be the kitchen, and then this area could be the living room. Then you can see that this is the bathroom and this is the bedroom. You can see they're next to each other, but I really like using this door because, I don't know what it is really, but I really like it. I do really like it. I think it looks really smooth, and let me show you all what it looks like when you can open it. Because I think it looks really nice open. So it's just a sliding door. I really like it. It's called the sleek sliding door. It does cut through, which I don't really like, but I think it's just so much so much smoother than having the door like be cut open like that. I think it looks really, really nice. So yeah. And yes, so that's the first floor plan. There's the bathroom. Oh, and I will be showing you all how to kind of decorate and style a 2x2 bathroom, because a lot of people think that they're really, really small and that you need like a 2x3 to have a good sized bathroom, but you really don't. And I think it looks quite nice. Also in here I could fit a double bed. Excuse me! It's foggy and raining. That's really annoying. So we're just going to go to the next one. Oh my gosh. This is a bigger house. It's supposed to be based off of, let me show you all, this one. So pretty much you would walk in, and I was thinking this could be like a living room, and this could be a kitchen, or the opposite, and then there's the downstairs bathroom. If I wanted to, I could easily just delete that, and then have this be the living room and that be the kitchen. It would probably be a lot better, but if you think that a downstairs bathroom is important to you, then you can totally add that, because now there's no upstairs there's no bathroom, but I can always just go whoop and have a bathroom. So again, this is upstairs. The stairs are there. I could have just placed, gosh, this door like right there, but I just don't think it looks very smooth, because like you have to go down this hallway to get to this bedroom, and then this one is right there. And then the shared bathroom, I think it's at a good spot. This person just got to walk down the hall. This person, again, also just has to zip down the hall. And then I have a few windows. A lot of people, I have something that I want to tell you all. A lot of people like do windows at the very end after a house is decorated, and then they make it look nice from the outside. So let's say the kitchen is here and the stove's there. So you're like, I want to put the window there where the sink is or whatever. And then you're like, oh, I want one, the TV's there, so I want one right there. Well, let me show you all. From the front, that doesn't look very cute. Okay, let me just fix it and show you all so you all can see where the roof would be. Gosh, I'm so bad at placing roofs right now. Okay, so you can see that that doesn't look very nice. But doing that looks a lot nicer, because it's like the same as you could see in this one, even and lined up. But this actually does look really nice because like I somehow lined them up perfectly. But yeah, sometimes when you put windows at the very end, depending on where you put the furniture, it doesn't look good from the outside. But so that's why I like to do the outside and all the windows and all of that first, because I think it just makes it a lot easier. It might be a little hard to decorate, but it will look a lot nicer. And a very important part about building in Bloxburg is curb appeal. So if you were driving by this house, would you be like, oh, that looks so great? But let me show you. I'm just gonna build a very basic home. Wait, I can't even do the walls normally. I need the grid to do walls straight. Okay, but let's say you saw this home. I know that it doesn't look very good just because I didn't even bother to really do much. But I'm going to actually still make it look good. Like, it's not going to look horrible. But I just want to show you all what sometimes you would see. So let's say you go like, oh, I really want a window there, and then a window, let's say up there, because this is the bathroom, like that. And then I want a window here and here, and then one there and one there to make it look architecturally cool. And you're like, no, I can't have it there. I'm gonna have to do that like that. Oh gosh, like that, and then I'm gonna have to add a door. This one, and then I will add a path. Here we go, and let's say I will just put a fence here. I put these if I want it to be like where the end of the Bloxburg Road would end or whatever. So there we go. And then they're like, okay, this looks cute. I'm proud of it. I'm not trying to say that this is what all houses look like. No, I'm also not trying to be like, oh, if you're a noob, this is what your house looks like. No, I don't really like I do like the noob versus pro videos because they look quite nice. And it's like fun to see how people would like look at that, but it's really not true, usually. And then I'm like, oh, floor tiles, we're gonna add some of those. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong color. Whatever. And then you're like, oh, I want to make that match. Nah. Oh no. Whoopsie. Why does this always happen to me? Okay, and then you're like, oh, there we go. And then I'll paint this. Oh, you know what a lot of people do that I really don't like? When people do this cobblestone, I feel like you should always do it concrete so that it'll match the Bloxburg sidewalk. And if you go by, wait, I gotta add a tree. If you drove by that, not very appealing. Even if I had some planters and try to make it look good with pots and flowers and stuff. Oh, I didn't place it even. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, wrong. Yeah, even if I do this, it still doesn't look that nice because, first of all, if you have the door to the side, it's not very nice. That's why I always try to put, let me show you, the door to the front, because then you can see the door. Also, having windows and lighting at the front is really nice. But these are at odd angles. They're opposite. You know, they're not in the right position. Let's say they actually were, though. And, like, that just doesn't look that nice. And then over here, they're at different angles. And at the door. And it just doesn't look very smooth. I'm actually going to delete this and just kind of make it look a little bit better like that. There we go. Yeah, because that, like, even though there is a tree and there is planting and all that, and the wall texture isn't that bad, but also they didn't paint that the right color, or different colors. And then this door, as you can see, they didn't move it over enough. It should be like that, because you can see the side of the door through it, which isn't very appealing, okay? It's really not. And neither is this cobblestone. But let me try to fix it up just a little bit. I will do it with you guys so that you guys can all watch me and kind of see how I usually do it if I ever needed to fix up a home. So I'm going to go over here and paint it the same as this one. And then paint the windows white so that it looks nice. Yeah, just some basic touch-ups. And then I'm like, nope, we gotta move the door to the front. I usually don't really like it when people use pathways. I really prefer to use flooring. I just think it looks a lot nicer. So let me just show you all what it will look like when I add flooring. And I think that this already looks a little more appealing because the door is right at the front, but that is just my opinion. And then I also really like to add fences on the side. Like that. Oh my gosh. I'm such a bad builder. And if you do need to do that to make it fit like this one, you know what you do? You add a pillar. You add a pillar on the corner. And then I usually paint it the same as the fence. And then again, white brick always comes to save the day, but I'm going to do more of a gray color. This is kind of a modern styled home. And then another thing, as I said, I personally don't really like the look of this, so I'm just going to make it white. Like that. And I think that already looks a little bit cleaner. Maybe add a palette on the other side. Gosh. On the other side of the door, I mean, this just doesn't look that nice. So what we're going to do to fix it up is paint the pillars a different color. I think that already looks a little bit nicer. Again, as I said, painting things and the color of things is very important to kind of draw in the attention of other people. Again, this pink color is very nice. I use it quite often. And then whites and things. That's a little bit more appealing. Maybe add another tree to the side of the, to the front of the house. And that already looks, oh, wait. A little bit more appealing. And all we did was move the door, add a floor, add a tree, and paint. That's literally all we did. We pretty much just painted and moved things. And added one tree. And that really does make a difference. So these little things can help and make it more appealing. And like this. See, if I saw someone with that house, I would be like, oh, that's quite cute. And if I saw someone with this house, I would say the same, and that one. Because it has good curb appeal. I'm not saying my builds are amazing. I really don't think they're that amazing. But I'm not going to be like some of those people who are like, oh my god, my builds are so bad. So people will say that they're good. I think I'm a good builder in this game. I'm not amazing at all, but I do think I'm good at it. So yes, that will be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and tomorrow I will be having the same thing as today, but with interiors, and again, I will be talking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye now!